The man had wandered the streets all day, earning just enough for a hot meal. But when it came time to pay, he discovered he was just 1 coin short. He told the shop owner, "If I can sing you a song, will it be okay?" But the owner flew into a rage. He picked up the food and threw it straight into the sink. "Don't come here again," he said simply, and went inside. Hungry, the man went to the nearest trash can, hoping to find something to eat. There, he found half a loaf of bread someone had thrown away. That's what he ate. The next day, while singing on the roadside, he suddenly saw his father. He exclaimed happily, "Dad, you're here." His father didn't even look at him. He just hurried on. Perhaps he recognized him, but it was easier to ignore him. James couldn't resist. He called out, "Christmas is coming. Can I come home for dinner?" Quote, just then, his stepmother arrived. A look of disgust flashed in her eyes. He immediately refused. As he left, his father, perhaps out of guilt, slipped a note into his pocket. When James arrived at the shelter that night, he heard some noises coming from the kitchen. Alarmed, he picked up his shoe and slowly went inside. But there was no thief there. There was only a hungry orange cat. He breathed a sigh of relief, and instead of chasing it away, he gave it the last bottle of milk left in the fridge. When the cat had finished drinking, James opened the window and said, "Come out now." But the cat just looked at him, as if saying, "Don't leave me alone." Perhaps both of them shared a similar story of loneliness. James let it stay there that night. In the morning, he took the cat in his lap and went from house to house, hoping someone would recognize him, but everyone shook their heads and refused. He wanted to keep it, but knew he wasn't even able to do anything properly for himself. He lovingly told it to take care of itself and left it. When he returned that night, he saw the same cat back. This time, injured, he immediately wrapped it in his jacket and asked the girl for help. The girl looked at it and said it needed to be taken to the hospital. Then he gave her the address of a charity vet clinic. The treatment was free, but the medicine had to be paid for. James paid whatever little he had. The next day, he went out singing on the street again. But this time, he wasn't alone. The orange cat he named Bob followed him silently. He even boarded the bus with him. James laughed and said, "Hey, here you go again." Bob was perched on his shoulder as he sang. Passers-by stopped, smiled, and took pictures. If he had been alone, no one would have noticed. But now, the pairing of Bob and Bob was winning everyone's hearts. Their earnings that day were even higher than the previous week. James high-fived Bob with his paw and said with a smile, "See, you've really come out with something amazing." Friends, if you also like such a cute cat, please let me know in the comments.